Hey guys, Jay here. Down in the studio is trashed because we had some gigs and we are about to do another gig here this Friday. So between gigs, it's too much work to set things up for rehearsals. So what we did was we just had an acoustic rehearsal over at Dave's house this week. The studio is kind of a mess right now because I've got everything in the gig bags because I don't know if you can see all that down there. There's the pianos. We do have these electronic drums here. Rob has his new ones. He plays at the gig, so I leave these ones set up here. These are actually Cheyenna's. She got them from Rob. That's my daughter, Cheyenne. Anyway, so what I'm working on here is with my VS1880. And I'm going to take you through some of the process for the song Running Man. Here's my Super Lux condenser mic for vocals, and I'm about to lay down the vocal tracks. I haven't done the vocal tracks yet for this song. The VS1880, maybe I'll show you some of the tracks that we've got going with that. I might be playing back and showing you the different parts and how I did them and what I recorded them on. I don't know if it's very much interesting or not, but it's a process, and for anybody out there who's trying to figure out how to multi-track record by yourself, you say, well, you play with a band, why don't you have them guys down and record with you? It's really complicated to set up a band for recording. It's very, very complicated situation. You know, it's they got to be, it takes hours just to do one track or one take and stuff. So maybe I will do that at some point when we move on here in the future. I told them that I'd like to have a recording session down here and start picking some of our original songs and laying them down with the band and stuff. But for now, because I have odd hours too, everybody else is working. I'm working. I can do this late at night or early in the morning, at times when I'm not working and the rest of the guys are home with their families or whatever, and so doing their personal lives. So I can work on this kind of stuff here. I'll show you, without further ado, I'll show you some of the stuff we're doing. Okay, so here is the VS1880, and I'm going to play the track for you. I've got it coming out of the VS1880 right into the back of the camera, my Zoom Q8 camera. And we're going to go ahead and give it a listen to. This is a rough mix. You might see my finger go up there and pull one of the track down during the playback or whatever. But then we'll kind of go back through it after you hear the song once and kind of analyze where all the different parts are and how they sound and stuff like that. We'll talk about my processing and things like that. So without further ado, here is Running Man. Left my home when I was 17. Ran with the wrong crowd, they was dirty and mean. Busted once, busted like I said, that's a rough mix, and we'll start taking this apart a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out the vocals here. These first three tracks were the vocal tracks. It was the main and the two backup vocals there. And this was the main guitar part here that I started with, the riff. And we'll go through that, listen to that, and then we'll build up some of the other stuff, pull those down. Anyway, it's a quick song, it's about 3 minutes. Maybe there's something visually I can do, over that music while it's playing. Who knows? Put some kind of collage together. I don't know if I have the software right now. Still don't have my new computer. Anyway, let's listen to the guitar part real quick here. It comes in, there's a click track with 4 beats, and it should be coming in right about now. So, again, that's the Raptor. That real super clean setting. And then we got the bass. And I had like a slap bass type of EQ on there. And this is the rhythm guitar, funky. And we'll go into I didn't like that bass, it was a little slurty down there on the low F sharp. Anyway, here's our drums. And I actually played the drums myself, and I'm not a very good drummer. And then we've got the organ in here. Funky organ and slide guitar. Again, slide guitar was played with the same Peavey Raptor and my Boss foot pedal. Probably a compressor on it and a little bit of gain. The vocals cool. Left my home when I was 17. Ran with the wrong crowd, they were dirty and mean. So we got these background vocals and the shirt on my back. I'm trail books with hounds, I ain't never going back. I'm running. I'm a running man. Kind of like a dissonant chord there. As fast as I can. Anyway, so that's kind of how I did the instrumental and the build on there. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to go with the rest of this, but it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. When I record them, on the guitar, I do have a little Boss, can't remember, 808 or something like that. It's just got 3 buttons on it basically, the front, and you go up and down on your patch bays and stuff. And what I really like about it is it's got all of the effects processing, it's got amp modulation, everything in a very portable unit. I can take the thing is so light, and it runs on batteries too. I can take it into an open mic night, I can walk into a jam session with it and just plug it right into their PA, and it sounds like it's going through an amp. I can simulate all kinds of different clean tweed amps or whatever, and get that nice sustain sound with the slide guitar, get that really clean funky sound with that rhythm funky guitar that was in there. That was on, let's see, where was the funky guitar? Bass was 5. I think it was in 6 here. Let's see. There you go. And then you've got this crunchy, a little bit of crunchy. And then the slide sound. Oh, we're at the end anyway. So the different guitar sounds all through the same little processing pedal, just different bakes that I set up. So thank you. That's about it. All I can think of to show you on the new song that I've been working on. I've had a really bad cold, so I kind of took a long time to do the vocal parts. Still suffering from a cold. You can probably tell from my voice, but we made it through. And we'll see. I'll maybe polish this up and do a mix down of it, and it'd be really cool to have like a video to go with the song. But I got to get really creative with that. So talk to you later.